Okay, so a chaffle, what is that? Well, I'm gonna explain. It's low carb. We've been on a low carb kick. Let's get to it. Here's the ingredients. How can this make a waffle? Eggs, mozzarella cheese, peanut butter, vanilla extract, and yeah, monk fruit sweetener, which to me, it just looks like sugar, and they throw it in this bag that says monk fruit and charge you way too much money. I was very skeptical. I was very skeptical of this. At first, how in the world can this make a delicious waffle type delicacy called a chaffle? And you know, I'm pretty dumb, and it took way too long for me to figure out that they call it a chaffle because it's a waffle and there's plenty of cheese in it. Remember that? We were like, oh yeah, I wonder why they call it a chaffle. I don't get it. So stupid. All right, so now I've doubled the ingredients so that Diana and I can both eat. This recipe itself only calls for like 1 egg, but I got 2, and I've basically doubled everything. So you got the 2 eggs in there, you dump the cheese in there, you take the vanilla extract, you put that in here. By the way, that's 2 eggs, ½ cup of mozzarella cheese for the double order, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 6 teaspoons of monk fruit sweetener, low carb sweetener, I guess. Dump that in. It's very sweet, tastes like sugar, looks like sugar. To me, it's sugar. I have no idea. And then peanut butter. Here it is. I used the Skippy Natural. After you take out the fiber, you only got about 4 grams of carbohydrate for 2 teaspoons. So I know I sound like kind of a dork on this whole carbohydrate thing, but that's the point of this all. Now, in a month, I'm probably going to be inhaling s'mores and honey buns when I fall off the wagon again. In fact, I have reason to believe that I'm already starting to fall off the wagon, so I figured I would, that was evidenced by the 3 bowls of Lucky Charms last night, but I figured I should get this out of the way before I really hit like 250 pounds. So how in the world can this, what's in here, turn out to be a waffle? I didn't believe it either, and sometimes I still don't believe it. So, you know, it's so stupid. Look at, I mean, you put like this thing in here, and then all of the peanut butter winds up on this. So it's like you got to work at it here. So this is probably going to be ridiculous. Now, it's important to note that when you're done whipping up the cheese, the peanut butter, the vanilla, the monk fruit extract or sugar, and the egg, you know, this is not like Aunt Jemima waffle batter. It looks like hot puke. And I remember, do you remember, Diana, how when I mixed it up the first time, I said, well, there is no way in hell this is going to turn out. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I think one of the biggest things about this that makes me so mesmerized, thinking that Harry Potter is waving a magic wand and saying, Waffleino, behind my back, is that you can see all the shredded cheese in there, and obviously it's gonna become incorporated with the waffle as the heat hits it. But I mean, it's just a complete unbelievable transformation. All right, I'm almost done here whipping this up. This is probably the worst part of the whole thing, is actually whipping this stuff up. But take a look. I mean, you can see for yourself. That looks like if someone said, hey, yeah, we're getting ready to eat. I'm making the waffles. And you saw that, you'd be like, oh, God, get me out of this place. So here you go. You're going to want to put it in one of these measuring deals so you can pour appropriately. But here you got the hot puke is going into the measuring cup. Okay? And boom, that's that. Now, what are these? If you see this is made by Dash. And now you can use like any waffle maker, I'm guessing. I haven't experimented with any other waffle maker. But this is the one we've used. And there's no reason why you can't use any waffle maker, really. But all right, now this doesn't take long, frankly. This is what I like to do. You just, you got to be careful because you see this outer thing here. You know, if you go past that might be a problem. It'd be a little bit messy. But you pour the puke into here. And by the way, there are millions of these recipes. I've got a whole bunch of them on one little thing. But I mean, if you just search chaffle recipe, C-H-A-F-F-L-E, L-E or E-L? L-E. I'm not good at spelling. Chaffle recipes. It'll turn up. So, okay. Now it's kind of like making its way through there. And then you just put this thing down there. and then maybe put this here in case you have a little spillage, and then you get ready. Now, I remember back a week and a half ago when we first started this, it was at this point that I was like, well, this is stupid. It's a waste of time. It's going to taste like hell. Were you skeptical when it all went down first? And you can add, like, we like to add butter to it. We usually use that butter flavoring, which has like no cholesterol in it. And then magical things happen. We tried that one. We had a cinnamon one, and we did one with cocoa, which was probably our least favorite, was it not?
Yeah, that was a little bitter. And then we did the Wonder Bread ones for our burgers.
Oh my God, the Wonder Bread one. Some ridiculous recipe. They said, yeah, it tastes like Wonder Bread. And so what you do is you make the chaffle out of, I think cream cheese was one of the ingredients in that, in the white bread chaffle. And what you do is you make the chaffles. And if you're really trying to be conscientious of avoiding sugars and carbohydrates, you use that as the bun for your hamburger. And again, I was not sold on it, but I made the hamburger, the lettuce, pickle, onion, and whatever you put on the damn thing, and then use the chaffle as the bun. And lo and behold, it was awesome, because typically we had been like making hamburger and then wrapping them in lettuce, which is just like it's just kind of a drag. So, yeah. Now, if you look, this thing has grown, okay? And now this is, while I was talking to you just there about the Wonder Bread chaffle, I don't know if you saw it, but Harry Potter came in here and he waved a magic wand and he went, voila, delicious chaffle, expelliarmus, boom. And, okay, this is the magic. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Every time I see that, I'm floored. So I'm like, well, there's no way this can taste good. This tastes like hell, right? And you just peel this thing out. Look at this. Look at it. It's perfect. It's absolutely incredible. You spray the butter on it. I'm not going to be like an idiot eating it in front of you, but trust me, it's good. So there you go. That is the chaffle. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything?
I think you're good.
Okay, subscribe to this stupid channel. I'm a washed up has-been. I've got no career options. Everybody hates my guts. Subscribe to this stupid thing, and maybe we'll do it again. Okay? Bye-bye.